games.
Yeah, other games.
Kidding aside,
Yeah.
it's time for the grand finals. Kings Gaming versus Team Veteran. And without further ado, let's go into the drafting.
All right.
phase.
Here we go.
There
Game
you
number
have it.
one.
Game
This is
number one.
another best of three series, by the way, guys. No best of five finals for
Best
us.
of the best.
Well, okay, veteran.
Oh,
So,
they're going in for the ladies lineup. Wind Ranger, Crystal
the
Maiden,
Battle Babes.
the Battle Babes. Is Morphling a she or is he
No,
a
we don't
he?
know. We actually don't know.
Or is an it? Is it an it? Maybe it's an it. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, I learned that Kings is from Australia.
Okay, okay.
They're from Australia. Veteran, I don't know
Shout
yet.
outs to our Australian brothers.
Yeah, to all the Australian viewers out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
we
sure.
don't mean anything about
Yeah.
speaking Australia. Yeah.
But the Darkseer has been picked, which is something
Oh,
I
I like
haven't
it.
seen in a very, very
Long
long
time.
I wonder why, though. It has a great synergy with the Sand King.
Yep. The grumpy old troll.
Yeah.
Of course, with Vacuum Epicenter, it's a good control for Team Veteran. As we can see, Kings Esports, they have a good amount of right-click damage present because of the Morphling and the Wind Ranger. And they will answer it with another setup. Team Veteran
Yeah.
going for the Faceless Void Chrono Spear. They also have the Macro Fire Reserve for their lineup. So they're very ulti-dependent
Yeah.
in their composition.
Their synergy is...
Oh,
an early Brood Mother pick.
they're baiting out a counter pick. They're
Wonder
baiting
why,
a counter pick.
It's gonna be. I mean, there's not much that you can pick if you're a veteran. You can't go for something like
Yeah.
Tinker. Definitely not. But there's not gonna be the case, and they can ban out the Bristleback so that the Broodmother will have a perfect time
Yep.
in mid. So yeah, it's pretty much.
It's a good pick for.
It's a good pick overall
Kings
for
Esports.
Kings Esports.
But eventually, I mean, the Broodmother will fall off into the late game, and of course, with the recent patch, I mean, maybe 4 or 5 patches ago, the Broodmother got nerfed, especially the Broodlings, the Spiderlings.
They ban out the Invoker themselves.
Oh,
Interesting.
I like it. Counter ban. Okay, Ember Spirit. Oh man, Kings Esports now has a very mobile lineup. I mean, in terms of skirmishes and in terms of controlling the lanes. Of course, the Ember Spirit can just go lane to lane with the Fire Remnants and the Brood Mother also with the Spider Webs.
So yeah, I don't mind the Bristleback here for veteran. They're lacking the correct amount of DPS to deal with the Brood Mother.
Yep.
So they're gonna pick.
Lina Inverse.
Lina is decent versus Brood Mother, and if they do put the Ember Spirit versus the Lina, Lina will absolutely win that lane. So
Yeah.
I think the Lina
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
safe
yeah.
pick in here. You know, before Lina is not the way to go if you're going up against the Brood Mother, because the Spiderlings used to have so much health and
Magic resistance, right? It got nerfed.
Got
Yeah.
nerfed heavily, so the Lina is quite doable versus the Brood Mother.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be pretty close. I still think that the Lina will have a little bit of struggles out there, but I really like the decision from Veteran. They have the Lina in the mid. It doesn't matter if the Brood Mother or the Ember Spirit will be there. Even the Morphling will have a big problem facing up against the Lina. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like the Lina pick.
especially if the Morphling gets caught by the LSA while
surely.
on the agility attribute form. Well, let's see. It's a matter of who's the better one at playing the computer game.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see about that as we hop into game number one
Yeah.
of a best of 3 finals. Again,
It's gonna be
They're-
hot.
It's gonna be pretty hot. They are fighting for a part of the $1,000 pool,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is for a monthly event. That's a lot of
That's
cash.
a lot. And of course, shout outs to MET, to Mogul Esports.
Mogul Esports and
to
MET for
MTV.
presenting. And Minescu TV as well. for helping us with this broadcast as we hop into game number 1 of our finals.
Let's go. Let's introduce our players. Yurek as Crystal Maiden, Tet as the Wind Ranger, Killua will be using the Morphling, and Ryu as the Brood Mother, and Tokyo as the Ember Spirit.
On the other side, you have Leo, Faceless Void. You have Insane as the Lina. You have Rap Rap as the Sand King. You have Shao T as the Darkseer from the offlane, and Kenji on the Jug Hero.
Twitch.tv/MET_esports. Go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and please do share our stream. We do offer free shoutouts. Because in the Philippines, guys, shoutouts means a lot, right? I mean, the value of
A shout
shout-out has been boosted.
Yeah.
So we're just kidding. I mean, we're just joking.
Anyways.
But please do share our stream. We do appreciate it, as the Brood Mother is hiding inside that shrine.
So yeah, it is very interesting though, because I think that the Brood Mother will be up top. Look at that.
Oh man.
Some model problems with the Brood Mother.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that the overall decision for the side of veteran is just to put the Brood Mother up top.
Oh man. They
Well-
saw the spider.
Now it gets trickier.
Oh. They can see the spider. Itsy bitsy
Oh.
spider.
Nice footwork by Andrew. No,
Okay.
here's the tricky thing though,
What?
because I think that the Jakiro will always be right in the face of this Brood Mother.
Ah, yes.
Same thing. And then in the mid lane, the Ember Spirit
We'll have a hard time
have
against
hard
the
time
arena.
with
Yeah.
Arena. So I am gonna consider this is a game for veteran for sure. Brood
Yeah.
Mother
Well,
is,
let's see.
It's a high risk, high reward type of hero.
Yeah. And it's very situational. Once you get shut down in the early game, you won't do anything. And of course, as we've mentioned, it lacks in the late game, especially if you have a lot of control skills from the side of veteran. You also have the acoustic finale from the Sand King to control all of those units from the Brood Mother, especially the dual breath also. Well, let's see.
Let's see about that. As
Oh man, as we've
Look
said,
at this.
Yeah.
I mean, veteran
Tokyo.
is gonna have a really good time with Lina right
Yeah.
now.
of course, the Ember Spirit
Oh,
shield.
Henry, there you go. The Brood Mother down for the
Oh,
first
man.
round. And it doesn't matter if the Darkseer is left alone down bottom. Will still get a lot of experience, still get a lot of gold. He will even try to pull a creep wave, I believe,
Yeah.
with the Darkseer. The Iron Shell is just way too good this match.
And man, he just can't farm right now. And we're, I mean, this is
Just level 1.
this is a sacrificial spider right now.
Yeah, it's almost pretty much over for this,
This Brood Mother should have went for the mid lane as,
Yeah.
or maybe should have went for a 2-1-2 setup.
Yeah.
Brood Mother and
Much better.
maybe
That would be
a Crystal
much better.
Maiden
Yeah.
or maybe Wind Ranger, as it's much better in terms of right click damage
Yeah.
against the Jakiro.
Whoa.
Oh man, this is going to be hard for King's Esports, especially in the mid lane. As we mentioned, the Flame Guard will expire that quick whenever Insane's Lina hits the LSA and the Dragon Slave. And as we can see right now, Brood Mother, dude, with only 2 last hits,
Only 2 last hits, only level 2,
only level 2,
and already 2
2
deaths.
deaths,
Oh, so
double 2s,
triple 2.
triple 2s, yeah,
And
triple double.
you know what I really don't like about the Brood Mother safe solo laner nowadays is it really it doesn't make sense to me to have your Brood Mother in the side lanes, especially when it's up against so much heroes, because again there's no more there's
No more magic resist.
There's no more flame guard.
Yeah, and
There's
he
no
can,
more magic resist and no more invisibility that's available for the Brood Mother.
Yeah.
So you cannot go for the camping type of Brood Mother. You're gonna have to go up against a 1v1 situation, and
Yeah.
it's not gonna work in favor of you for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Team Kings Esports are baiting somewhat of a Brood Mother counter pick for veteran esports.
I don't know. man.
Well, we don't know. We don't know, and they will just, I mean, depend on this Morphling to actually come back into the early stages of the game. As we can see, man, Broodmother and the Ember Spirit is just
Getting
way
destroyed.
behind. Yeah, way behind against the Lina and in the top lane. Come on, man. The
They're-
Spider.
They are not. They are not gonna stop up top.
They're squishing the Spider, man.
And in the
Oh, man.
man, this is looking to be over. There you. Fortunately, does have the top of the terrain. Will eat up a dual breath once again. And right now has
He
to
do-
back away.
he
fully
doesn't
to the
have the
40
doesn't-
HP
yeah.
left, man.
It doesn't have the max bite mechanic.
Yeah. Fortunately, there's the Morphling, like I mentioned, that's having the better time as compared to other cores.
But as
Oh,
we
nice.
say
Very
this,
nicely done.
okay, that was a nice gank coming out from the Ember Spirit.
Yeah. And
But still, the main problem, the Spider ain't going nowhere. Broodmother doesn't have it. Oh man.
oh my, he's getting caught once again. But there's a TP from the Crystal Maiden, and Ryu will survive.
Well, let's
But
see.
this Crystal Maiden might be the
Might
next.
be the
though.
next target. Yeah, she doesn't have any mana left
Well, even the
to
bash will
counter.
be there.
Oh man, the bash is real. Broodmother using another
Oh
salve.
wow, this is
To
a
survive.
level 4 Crystal Maiden though.
Yeah.
Quite promising.
Well, they're kind of okay, but once the Lina hits that level 6, just go up on top, use the Laguna Blade, and they're okay. I mean,
Yeah, they're fine.
they're fine. They're fine.
And speaking of level 6, started level 6 also this. With 17 denies, he does have the
And
XP.
extra XP.
XP advantage. Again, remember you get 25% of the experience
Yeah.
when you get the denies off.
Yeah, you're right.
Which is amazing.
But man, as you can see, nice effect on this iron shell.
Correct.
Wow.
It's the golden iron shell. I think.
Well,
is- the
okay.
shackle
There you
connects,
go. Shackle shot, and he will the Morphling will convert
though.
his damage.
Wow.
Blocked by Tet,
Yeah.
but
A
that's
little-
just too fast.
little bit of creep
Shorty is
body
just-
blocking in there, but the story of the game, Broodmother is being destroyed.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that they are having a good, what do we call this, anti-infestation?
Anti-infestation time. I mean, they bought their pesticides
Yeah, they bought the pesticide.
or insecticides. I don't know. And spiders are not insects, right?
They are.
That's a new question.
Well, I understand why you're asking, but I think they're still under the insect family.
Family. But as we say this, the shackle shot will miss, but the power shot will
Oh, nice.
will land. Okay, and Ryu with the retaliation first kill onto the Jakiro to eventually go for a comeback as he is now tied up with Tet, and that's a support in terms of net worth.
Yeah. That's not good at all.
Yeah,
But,
it's not.
You know,
It's not good.
fortunately for Kings, it's not that bad. Because
Yeah.
if you think about it, the Darkseer is also struggling heavily. Problem is, the Darkseer doesn't need
Farm.
farm others. It doesn't need to snowball early. The
Yeah,
Darkseer can come back.
But then again, another shackle shot plus the power shot being triggered.
Oh, the
But
power strike.
oh my G, the burst strike landed onto the Wind Ranger, and she will fall. Plus Uric, the Crystal Mage, and 3 versus 3 into the top lane. The Void is just good. It's just great right now, Mr. Wolf.
Having a great time.
Having that extra experience and the gold in his hands.
Oh,
Oh
no, the
my.
Ember Spirit getting caught once again. Again, he just died, by the way.
Oh man.
And just a LSA in a
Dragon Slave.
with a couple of
Hits.
from the Fiery Soul active from the Lina.
Yeah.
Really messes up with this Ember Spirit.
And that's just a level 2 LSA if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
I think so too.
Broodmother is just level 5 at the moment. And he is up against the supports, which are level 4s. Which are now in level 4.
Well, he's having the better time though as compared to the Darkseer. But like I mentioned, it doesn't matter.
Matter, yeah.
It's not like that. The battle between Darkseer and Broodmother as soft laners is not like a farming battle, but they catch
Oh
off the
my.
Brood Mother once again.
Even if you have that pre-patting mechanic,
man.
there's always
Chase down.
the burst strike and
Burrow strike. Oh, Ice Path is gonna be
the
there,
ice path
man.
plus the dual breath.
While that's happening, Delina was able to get a kill off on the Morphling.
Oh my.
Wow.
Sparks up that Laguna onto the water type.
I mean, I reckon that the Morphling was
Yeah.
in agility form.
And of course, man, Morphling, the water amplifies lightning.
Yeah. If you say so.
Yeah. As the Pokemon
That's the
mythology
400.
says. Yeah.
But it's gonna be pretty weird if that applies to Dota too. But then
Yeah.
again,
That's I'm hoping for that to happen actually.
why not?
After
Why
maybe 10 years, the game should evolve into applying elements into their skills.
Maybe.
But concepts aside, ladies and gentlemen, story is this. Enryu is still at level 5.
That's how bad it is for this. While that's happening, it's actually the Darks are getting a kill of the tower. Shakira will be caught, but this is a lot of rotations from Kings. They will not get much gold out of it, only 181. While that happened, the tower was taken out mid.
Yep.
And the Darks here already starting to catch
Oh man.
back.
Plus they will go for the bounty, but Mr. Ember Spirit will get that bounty Chronosphere onto the first target will be the Ember Spirit. Oh, nice vacuum combination.
Oh, the bashes as well.
Oh my G, 310, 4K gold lead for Team Veteran. The combos, man. Plus,
Oh.
besides the Chronosphere, you still have the epicenter, you still have the wall. So how do you deal with this, man?
I mean, that's a big problem. Now, here's the thing. Lina already has got his Shadow Blade, and I think he's also eyeing a gank down bottom lane. You're seeing Ryu being fished out.
Yeah.
Here's the Shadow Blade that could possibly be the debut.
Oh.
1-2 punch combination, just like Manny Pacquiao.
Shout out to Manny Pacquiao. Congratulations,
by the way.
for winning
With a TKO after
with a
9
TKO
years.
after 9 years. Who is his last TKO? Is that De La Hoya or Marquez?
Oh, not Marquez for sure.
I don't know.
No, I think it's De La Hoya. Okay. We're gonna switch
Oh,
over
well, we're
to
gonna
those guys.
have a technical pause.
While it's happening, I do recommend you take your coffee because this is gonna be a long series.
Yeah, man. I'm guessing also. And thank you so much also for the Twitch hydration bot.
Oh yeah, there
Well, yeah.
exists a bot that's called the Twitch Hydration Bot, reminding us
Yeah,
to drink water.
to drink water.
Yeah, chill out.
Water every day.
Yeah, they don't know that, man. But yeah, big shout outs to all the viewers out there.
The
Thank you
Filipino
so much
viewers
for-
know that. Man.
Yeah, thank
Shout
you so
out to
much
the
for
viewers.
staying with us.
Yeah.
What's this?
And of course to
Mobile
our
Legends.
international viewers.
Yeah,
who
to
are
all
watching.
the international viewers. I think we have the game back. So
Welcome
there's
to
a
the
little bit
PH.
of pause, and we are now back to the game.
Okay, there you have it. Level 5 Kenji pops that dual breath and the ice path, and he will get the spider. But that was a nice latch of the Shao shot to counter out the potential threat of the Brood Mother once again.
Lina is quite farm. Faces void as well. Morphling not much.
Yeah. Ooh.
Catch off this Ember Spirit. Fortunately, he does have the Fire Emblem. Gets away into safety. There's actually a port in from the Morphling. They have
Okay.
the shackle.
They want this. The
Do
Shackle
they
will
actually
miss.
need the shackle? It looks like they won't. Kenji is very low. Gets taken out. Leo. She's
Yeah.
actually gonna use the Maledict.
Yep, Mr. Wolf.
The time dilation, I mean.
Oh.
I'm sorry about that. Why did I say Maledict? It's quite weird.
Well, it's okay, man. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, nice dodge
Very
from
nice
the Ember Spirit. To dodge out the LSA from the Lina. 12 minutes in the game, man. There's a lot of fights happening into the top lane. Especially, they want to control this Brood Mother. Kings Gaming want to protect their mother. I mean, their spider mom.
4-2-11 with Veteran onto the front lines.
Oh,
This
no.
could be a potential LSA. There's a pause, though.
Oh, no.
That's the Lina, actually.
Yeah.
This is really interesting. Here is a little
Yeah, man. I mean, is this a dead Ember Spirit? Maybe.
Invisibility Rune. It's gonna be pretty close. I think that the Barrow strike should come first because the thing with the LSA is that you kind of see it coming, right?
Yeah,
The Barrow strike as well.
there's a channeling
There's a casting
casting channel,
animation.
yeah, casting animation
So
before
that's
it
gonna be pretty
pops.
close, and I really don't know if there's a fire remnant available. Can we
For the
actually
Ember?
see for the Ember Spirit? Is there?
Well, I'm guessing that
It's not there.
is that does the tower detect the Lina?
Can
Can you press alt?
No, 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 no.
No. What do you press to
Let's look at the fog for Radiant.
F1?
Don't worry.
Yeah.
No, don't. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
Well, because it's nighttime, I don't think that the Sand King has been seen just yet. Yeah, I don't think so. As we head back to the game right now.
Okay, it will eventually miss.
So yeah.
So there you have it for 11. I mean, look at the bottom side, man. No one is even going there to farm up. Well, as I've mentioned that, the Lina will get that free farm to the bottom lane.
For the Lina, a little bit of push right there. There's no way for Kings though to contest.
Yeah.
Center, you're just being pesky around here, just cutting the creep wave. Ice Path will connect on the
Free crips,
Oh.
free moolah.
Look at what Shoti did. He put an ion shell on one of the spiders.
Spiderlings to
Yeah.
give it the damage, and I mean to farm up those spiderlings. How much does the spiderlings?
I'm not entirely sure. I think 12. I'm not
number
sure.
5 maybe.
Not, I
Five,
don't think it's
6?
5 though. So I
But
think
if it's 12 and you manage to kill 10
it's
spiderlings,
still a lot.
120. I mean that's that's half of what you will get from a hero.
Correct. That's why you have to do.
a lot, yeah.
I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that because I think that you have updated how much gold you get from spiderlings when you do kill it.
And oh man, okay, and Ryu just using the pre-patting mechanic for the
Oh no.
Okay.
Ryu is getting caught. He dodges the ice path and is safe for now.
You know what? They need to get rid of the trees and put wards on that side of the
Oh, it's plus 3 per.
just tree.
Yeah, just 3 gold per.
Okay. So
Yeah, they're
20 spiderlings equals 60.
gold. Not bad.
Not bad. Right, not bad.
And it's easy to take down anyways because of the Dragon Slave LSA
Yeah.
potential coming out from the Nina.
We'd like to shout out also Miss Aki Ilar,
Oh yeah.
one of our shoutcasters for Minasi TV. And to Denny Sirius, one of the
MET guys.
MET guys. Mr. GAB, Gab Lazaro. Shout out to Judes Lopez.
Yeah, shout out to
Was,
our team right now, or
yeah.
the new kids in the block, right?
New kids in the block.
Yep.
As we're just waiting, guys, for the players to reconnect into the game.
All right. now
Okay,
we
there you
back.
have it. Let's go. Rap, save me. Setting up for the gank. Come on. Get rid of the trees. Use the LSA.
No, at a certain point, it's a waste of time to fish out where the
Yeah,
blue
I just want to
Yeah.
see them do that, you know.
actually smoked up. No one detected it for sure.
Yep.
They're eyeing the mid lane, so it seems. Well, the Morphling will be there in the lane, and they spotted him out. Do they have the stun? The Ice Path is not gonna land just yet.
But there's the Nova slowing them down. And a sleight of fist, but no searing chains.
They don't have detection.
Oh.
There is. There's a follow-up LSA, and this could be a dead death for this Morphling. Fortunately, does have
Nice
the
magic
Shackle.
wand. And
Shackle will be there. Ice Path, it's not gonna connect. Chronosphere is gonna land onto 4.
oh man, but no follow up.
There's no damage. There could be a vacuum into nothing.
Vacuum into nothing. You're right, man. Okay, Tokyo will survive, but no, he won't. The flames on Kenji is just too
They got a lot
too
of
good.
They got a lot of a bounty from the Lina though.
Yeah.
I reckon. So that's still a big victory for for Kings, nonetheless. So yeah,
And
especially after all of the ultimate commitments coming out from the veteran side.
oh man, and you even misses that
Yeah,
that bounty gold rune.
sadly,
Yeah.
it's a wrap.
Well, as you saw, man, as we saw, I mean, team veteran needs a good synchronization of their ultimates for them to win team fights. As
Correct.
we saw, there's a lot of miscommunications from that last team fight.
Oh,
That they
LSA will miss actually.
oh man, they're just trying to spot out this brood mother, and they're really committing a lot of time onto this spider. They're actually wasting time.
I really wonder why they are wasting time though. This could mean that their enemies will catch up as they found out that Jakiro.
Yeah.
Jakiro's quite tanky. Ice Pack is not gonna connect. And there is the mech though, and Jakiro survives. The Ember Spirit
God.
doesn't. My goodness.
Yeah.
It was a big turnaround, and Ember Spirit is overstepping once more.
And in the bottom lane, as we can see, Burst Strike for Rap Save Me to get out in the hands of Morphling. Tet is there to back him up. 6-13 right now. Lina still finding a way to get more kills.
Yeah,
in this
he
game.
kind of wants to make full use of this arcane
Yeah.
root. Not gonna let him. So this could be a push though.
Yep.
The
Yep.
damage output from Lina is way too much, even at the start of the game. Fortunately, they will not push through because they are not seeing any of the
What?
heroes from Kings.
Well, I'm guessing that they heard us because now they're not paying any attention to the
They have
Brood Mother, unlike earlier.
yeah, true.
Yeah. And this is what they need to do. Just put on the pressure because you have the early lead
Oh,
to the
ho,
game.
ho. Wait a minute. Leo gets the kill
Once again.
onto the Brood Mother.
Once again.
Towers
Man.
dropping mid for veteran.
Okay, nice shackle shot onto the Sand King. Here comes the TP coming out from the void. Power shot. Focus fire. No focus fires yet. But there is the burst strike counter go. Ted will get the tower, but Leo will get the retaliation kill. Two heroes falling down.
Yeah.
Kings.
A little bit of gold in favor of Kings right there, especially after taking the tower, which is really important. Up top, Ice Path connects on top of the macro part. Killua tried to run away with the surge, as he did replicate this Darkseer. Get the Iron Shell as well for himself.
Wow, that's a nice way to. That's a nice hero to replicate, man. I mean,
Yeah,
you have
a
the
lot of
Surge,
farming.
and you have the Morphling.
Look at this. It's trying to chase the Jakiro. That's not an easy target to get. A lot of stats with Jakiro.
Well, as we can see, Epicenter is still up, so I mean, Team Veteran can definitely go for another big team fight.
Yeah, a lot of Shadow Blades though for the side of Veteran. It can easily be countered by Sentry Ward, so it
Yeah.
seems.
Well,
But
let's see.
it's a good initiating tool. So.
But as we say this, Rap Save Me. It's falling low, uses that burst strike to get away, but there's the Morphling wave and the adapted strike. Boom.
Yeah.
Sand King will fall.
Oh man, that was interesting. They got a big bounty out of this support.
Sand King,
Part of
right.
40, so it just means that the members of Kings are not getting a lot of farm for themselves.
Yeah.
This is the state of the game because we do know that the veteran side have got the lead. And what can they do with it? Okay, that was.
I like that
was-
pick from both of the ladies for the side of Kings Esports. Power shot onto the freezing field. Plus, they stacked up some ancient crypts for
The Brood
this
Mother.
Brood Mother to get back onto the farm.
Yeah. Slowly catching up our members of Kings.
Yeah.
We still have a lot of catching up to do. And don't get me wrong about that. Ooh, Morphling tried to contest this Sand
Sand King.
King. But the Sand King might want to,
Copies the Sand King,
contest
the Morphling.
in exchange.
Yeah.
There could be a potential Chronosphere from Leos. He's
Well, they
starting to
can.
chase this one. And Chrono.
No, he
Now use it.
won't. He's saving it up for more heroes.
Yeah.
Potential big team fight is on the way. 20 minutes. Guys,
Yeah, I kind of understand because there could be a potential for uh, maybe a counter shackle or something like that. And you
Yeah.
might not even have enough damage to take out a full-blown Morphling right now.
Yep.
So it's understandable.
But man, as we say
Oh, nice
this,
dodge.
Lina is falling low against the hands of the Brute Mother. Good thing that the Jakiro is there to back him up. For that is indeed a dead Lina.
Yeah. Well, they're not giving up on the kill. Found the Lina this time under the shrine. Slow down this Jakiro with the Frostbite, but there's
nice
the Lincoln
Lincoln.
Sphere. It was cancelled already. Blade Mill activated early on. Ice Path, it's gonna land on just the Wind Ranger. The backlines. Kenji still is gonna fall, but tier 2 tower top. Bottom, I mean.
Slowly but surely is the strategy of Team Kings Esports in getting back into this game. Go for pickoffs,
Yeah.
don't go for team fights, don't react to the pushes that Veteran is doing. Just do your thing, go for frostbites, power shots, eliminate them one by one.
They're actually getting the farm
Yeah.
right now. They're diminishing slowly and surely the deficit that they had with Veteran. It used to be 6k, it's down to 3k. Could be a Chronosphere after the Blade Mail.
He's still saving it.
Do it.
Still
They
saving it for...
actually
Okay, he's not.
He is gonna do
Chronosphere,
it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 hits.
Yeah, Barrow Strike for good measure. Again, Flame Guard is, I mean, the damage for Time Lock is actually magic damage. So Flame
Oh,
Guard
okay.
actually deals well with it. It's probably why he waited for a little bit
But wait.
before.
The blink in for the Wind Ranger. But man, Brute Mother is back and alive in this game.
Yeah,
Now has the
Blade.
Diffusal Blade.
It could be good.
Yeah. And he can pick off the Lina. Easy peasy.
Oh no, Lina. Oh
Lina.
no. Henry, you don't show yourself.
Oh, no, no,
Almost
no,
showing
no.
himself.
Okay.
Vacuum.
They saw the...
Yeah.
They see the spider.
He's just way too fast. And then Ryu actually staying in here. Really maximizing the limits of his hero. Leo will be actually ganked upon. Nice shackle shot.
I like it.
And it's 888.
883 gold for that.
for
Wow.
tens. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But in comes the Ice Path. It's not gonna connect though. After the smoke.
Oh man.
Still trying to do this though.
Team Veteran is underestimating the burst damage from Kings Esports. They're
Oh, they
overextending.
jumped in. Oh, they actually latched on the wrong one. The Ice Path connects and the vacuum as well. Crystal Maiden is down. Can they get more? In comes the Ember Spirit. In comes the Epicenter, but it was stopped by the members of Kings Gaming. But as I say that the Ember Spirit punished heavily. Another Ice Path, just like the previous series that we had.
Yeah.
When they're chasing Killua this time, he did have the Ice Path.
They can chase this. They
Yeah,
have the
Blade-
dagger. They have the Burst Strike.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the Lincoln Sphere actually blocked it off. Ice Path is not gonna connect as well as the LSA.
And that's a safe Morphling
It is a safe.
for now. Okay, as we can see, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately for the Wind Ranger, gets tricked by those illusions, popping the Shackle Shot. If that was a good Shackle Shot from the Wind Ranger, they can instantly burst down anyone from the side of
Oh,
Veteran.
the
Speaking
child,
of
but-
good Shackle Shot, but there
Barrow
is a
strike.
counter good. There is
A good counter.
better
Yeah.
Burst Strike. Yeah.
The Chrono Spirit on the left, while Tets is gonna be taken out by the other members of Veteran.
Yeah,
That
man.
was a two-pronged attack, and it was in favor of Veteran once again.
It's a back and forth situation into the game. I mean, without the ultimates from Veteran, what can they do? Because the skirmish, the back in out back and forth fights are in favor of in the side of Kings Esports. Of course, the burst coming out from the Morphling plus the power shot and the Ember Spirit.
With a 3 versus 5 situation, Veteran thought of taking this Roshan, which
Yeah.
is really nice.
Yeah,
They will be able to snatch or quietly
free Aegis.
this Aegis and Catalina. And that is a 24-minute first Roshan
Yeah.
for Veteran right now. They even have a smoke right now.
That's very early into the game. Plus, this is a fresh BKB onto the Faceless Void, man. So, no CCs whatsoever.
It's quite devastating versus the Ember Spirit. The Ember Spirit will really have a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah, because of the BKB, right?
And even the Blade Mail is not as effective.
Yep, you're right.
I'm not gonna be surprised if the Lina herself will go for the
Oh,
BKB.
and look at that. He had that even
Time up for
they even put on the Lincolns onto the Faceless Void just to secure the perfect chrono spear for the game.
top TP rotation from the Morphling. The catch of the Jakiro. This time the
Oh,
shackle
nice
shot
shackle
will be
shot.
there on the Jakiro. That's just a support though. In comes the
Okay.
power strike onto Free. The Sandstorm as well. In comes Insane. LSA will not connect on the back line.
Meanwhile, on the back line, let it go, freezing
man. What a
field.
timing, and even the series chase will be there. Aegis has been popped.
Urek.
Barrow strike, it's gonna be there. No, it's not. They are not gonna commit it just yet. They don't have the detection, or they do actually.
Oh man,
Man,
4-hero casualty for Team Veteran Urek with the clutch frostbite and freezing field from behind. And that's how you do it as a Crystal Maiden, man.
with the help of his teammates. That's why I think that the BKB is also very important for the Lina.
Yep.
Right now. And I think that Veteran, whenever they are, separated around the map, Center Ward is gonna be there, so Chronos is
But-
gonna use it, but the
Ah!
shift is there.
The attribute shift, yeah, he can't kill this.
Can't get him.
Unless,
There's no way.
yeah, there's no way. Unless he will fight back. Will Killua fight back? Okay, no.
The fortunate Sentry Ward was there for
Yeah.
the vacuum into the
Ooh, into none.
nothing.
Into
But yeah, there was a Sentry Ward there to guard where the Morphling is.
that gave him enough time to pop his attribute shift. But as we say this, ladies and gentlemen, 27 minutes is our game time. We are nearing the late game, and in terms of scaling, I am in favor always. I am always in favor of the Morphling in terms of late game, especially if you're against a Chrono Boy,
Yeah, I'm
Faces
Faces
Boy, even a Lina. He can copy the Lina. And with the extra Fairy Fire, I mean, does the Fairy Fire count if you're going to copy the Lina?
Well,
Well, I guess not.
No.
Maybe.
You will not. You will have the passive anyways.
Yeah,
But you will not have what the Lina is currently having as a fire.
as
Soul.
the Fairy Stone, yeah.
This is the Crystal Maiden popping the smoke. This
Oh.
is ideal though for Cakes. That's a full 5-man smoke that he tanked up.
Ever since Dota 1, that's the main job of the Crystal Maiden.
That's not bad at all for Cakes Gaming. Despite losing their Crystal Maiden, you couldn't have it any other way.
Yep.
Now-
Meanwhile, the pressure is still on to the top lane.
Brood Mother. I mean, if there's a nest for spiders, this Enryu Brood Mother is nesting up top.
Nasty.
And man,
Get it?
well, Lina will be here. It's level 20 as of this moment, under the cover of invisibility.
And he wants.
Shadow Blade.
And this is her home turf. that that space between the neutrals.
Two neutral comes, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and this is an interesting game to watch.
It is.
Actually.
I thought that for sure that it's Veteran having the lead, but because of the good fights that Kings Gaming were able to take the lead right now.
And of course, Team Veteran ain't not that so veteran in finishing off games.
Yeah, that's true.
As we saw in
You
their
saw
first
the
series.
it are really clumsy with their plays.
Yeah.
Many
In
times
terms
that-
of macro, right?
Yeah, their
don't-
macro
They
is-
don't know what to do after they get pickoffs.
Yeah. They aren't that type of team, I guess.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's trying to fish where
Oh
Enryu
my.
is.
Man, this is part of the plan of Kings Esports. Just bait out the spider.
Yeah.
Let the spider do her thing into the top lane.
Yep.
Survive. And then the other cores on the sides of Kings Esports will just push out other lanes. That's the macro.
Gotta have to really commend what Kings has been doing right now, and because of those movements, because of those better team fights, the net worth is on their side right now.
Yeah.
Even the Morphling is on top. So for veteran gaming, because of the time that they wasted.
Whoa.
Even the Chronosphere made it in here.
Okay, they want this. They
Want
just
this
want
bad?
this. Yeah.
It's just a Brood Mother, not much.
They committed the Laguna and the Chronosphere.
Yeah.
More Brood Mother, and they want to push this tier 2 tower. Still, they have the vacuum, the wall, the Macrophyre, and the epicenter. Meanwhile, Team Kings Esports are on the bottom side of the map, pressuring the lane. Will Veteran go for the tier 3 push?
I think they will. They have the right to do so. They have the
The ultis.
they have
Oops.
a man advantage, and they have the damage from the Lina, as you are seeing right
But
now.
man, look at the mid lane right now. Morphling is pushing the tier 2 tower. I would take this exchange. Especially if you're a Morphling. Okay. Lina is here.
Get the kill.
That triple chip on the strength type.
Oh,
There's the sentry ward. This Lina will have a hard time killing this move. Look at the
that
damage.
hurts.
Look at the damage of the ray gun.
Yeah, the ethereal blade.
Ethereal
The
blade.
ether
Philip-
blade.
yeah,
I think it's called ether blade.
ether blade. In the Philippines, guys, we call it ray gun
There you go.
because we're comparing it to one of the main characters of Yu Yu Hakusho, Mr. Yuji.
Chronosphere? Oh, had some mistrust, but
Matacro.
that doesn't matter. Chronosphere. Ideal gets that kill.
Another Chronosphere pick for this
Blink.
Chrono boy. Okay,
nice
BKB dodge. But Action Jackson for Pets pops the fire, the focus fire to get away from the face this boy.
Anymore. It is getting caught now. Leo is down. Kilua is gonna kill.
Just like in the movies. Wind Ranger Ted, man.
Now they take out more. Wind Ranger will be the exchange. BKB activated by Envy. It comes the Morphling as well. BKB activated by the lead just to get away from this one.
The Sand King survives.
It comes the Darkseer as well. Not much traction out of the vacuum into the wall.
Both of
There's
the
no lockdown available. Oh,
Woo!
almost sniping that Sand King. Good thing that the Sand King.
Has the Sandstorm. Both of the teams retreating for the fight. No, I spoke too soon because the main target will be the Morphling and the Burst Strike. Well, this. Oh my glove. He will try to dash on the breezing field using the Yules, but again, Kilua is on a killing spree.
Oh man, that was.
man, misclick for the Sand King.
Yeah, I think there are two things that I would like to say about that. One is maybe because he wanted to stun the Crystal Maiden, or maybe because he knew that the Lincoln Spear is still up for the Morphling, so it will not amount to anything. So he actually shot for other parts, but nevertheless, I think that was a question mistake.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing that as a Sand King, you want to use your Burst Strike in the
Multiple heroes.
in multiple heroes, right? So maybe he knows that the Crystal Maiden is there, so he just miscalculated the
Yeah, I
range
guess.
of his Burst Strike.
But that costed
Yeah.
them a lot.
Yeah.
Chronosphere is up once again. What will he use it onto?
He can use it into the Wind Ranger, or maybe the Morphling.
But the second word is in there, so that's good.
Yeah.
Don't wanna risk it. I mean, for sure he doesn't know, but he kinda have the idea.
Oh man, it's going to be a long fight, everyone, for the first game of the MOGUL Mayhem tournament. And when these type of games that we're witnessing, I mean, the early game doesn't even matter anymore because the Brood Mother is now farmed up,
Correct.
went back from the grave. Okay, Chrono Spear.
Onto the Emperor Spirit. Axeman is gonna be there as well. There's the Blinking and the Vacuum, but they do find the Crystal Maiden this time. Being hurt by the Freezing Field, but it's fine. Double kill for Insane.
Yeah, I would take that. I would take that.
It's
I
fine.
mean, the Phases Void, committing the Chrono, the Vacuum, and the Laguna.
Yeah.
It's okay to still have the epicenter.
Man,
But
but-
meanwhile, Enryu just doing Enryu things.
Doesn't care about team fights anymore. I think the Brood Mother, it just wants to push the top lane, and is doing a great job with it.
Yep, classic 2013 Rat Dota.
US Dota.
Is that 2013 or 2012?
Yes. And there's the vacuum. Actually missed. The BKB as well, but the right click is going to come through and are going to come through, I mean. And they take out the Lina just like that.
Oh,
The
man.
killing spree ended by Enryu. Right
You're
clicks.
too good, man.
Oh, they're chasing. There's the initial shotgun, but the Reeves will be there. And comes down face this point as well with the Epicorno. No, they don't. Use
Back.
the counter back in. Back in the counter.
The hero from behind uses the macro fire, and now Team Kings Gaming is falling away. Darkseer is here. Killua no, this is a Morphling copying the Darkseer, and that was almost that was a dangerous spot for Team Veteran,
Sure.
as that is a surprise BKB from the Broodmother to the Lina. Yeah.
And they have to land all those. And now the Roshan is open for the taking. Man advantage is gonna favor Kings this time.
Yep.
And it's slowly getting into territory where the Morphling is almost unstoppable. They even catch the hero this time. The silence, everything.
Everything.
Taking all out. But just like that, Rampam actually
Oh, nice shackle shot.
the chocolate shot as well. Do they have the damage? There is the follow-up frostbite.
Oh!
And it comes the Faceless Void. Oh, from the sidelines.
From the side, yeah, nice freezing field coming out from the Crystal Maiden. The Chrono Boy will fall down. Double kill for the Spider. And Ryu went back from the grave. The Spider into the Spider. With the triple kill, nice fire strike, but Spider survives. Lina is here with the fireballs, but there you go, Tokyo goes for the ward, man. But okay, that is the casualty. 3 heroes to 4 heroes, 2 buybacks for Team Veteran. The Spider is still alive and kicking, and now they will go for the Roshan attempt, and Ryu will go for the steal. What can he do?
Touch buybacks.
Passing his way.
There's the LSA, in comes Stan as well, and Ryu is in here, he's gonna get the Aegis, it's gonna be insane, and he's gonna right click through, and Ryu will be taken out. 600 gold in favor of this Lina as they get away from the danger zone.
They don't want to buy back.
This is a good buyback already.
Oh no, the Lina is falling low. Let's see, nice shackle shot, 2-man shackle shot for that, and that is a good setup indeed. Aegis has been popped. The Darkseer won't do anything right now. Lina is now alive. Rap goes for the bird strike onto the Crystal Maiden, but another shackle shot for Ted. These shackle shots are just on point, man. The Dragon Slave will miss. That's the escape from the Crystal Maiden, but the next target will be the Wind Ranger. The Wind Ranger uses the Wind Run, and she will get away. Another clutch shackle shot. Oh man, 2 heroes will die in the hands of this Ember Spirit. Kenji is the next target. Kings Gaming landing in the deaths for Team Veteran.
This is back to back teams just, you know, overextending and being punished because of their overextensions, right?
Yeah.
And now this is a big problem for Veteran. We'll only have at most 3 members. Jakiro will be there if he commits a buyback. But definitely Kings does have the advantage right now. They have the Chronosphere, fortunately for a Veteran, but they don't have anything to layer it with.
Man.
Fortunately now, they have the Jakiro, so at least they will have the macro fire if ever.
I would just want to comment that right now with those clutch shackle shots. That shackle shot duration is 3.80, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So 2 heroes getting caught off by that skill.
That's a lot of...
And that's a lot of
disables already.
disables.
It's almost a 2-man Chronosphere if you think about it.
Yeah.
Close up 2-man
Speaking of
Chronosphere.
Chronosphere,
The BKB as well. That is the Wind Ranger almost falling, but the defensive Ethereal will be there. Ayun this as well to help save this Ember Sprint, and no one died from Kings right there. What a good team.
they're alive. Killua saving his teammate.
Wow.
Wow. It's aerial
Now
shot.
there is no more
Chronosphere.
All that's bad for Veteran right now.
Yeah. Well, you have the epicenter, you have the wall, but how can you set that up? How can you set that up if ever the Ember Spirit can go in and out?
Yeah.
The Morphling can just wave in, wave out. Wind Ranger with his Wind Run. And even the Crystal Maiden has the the Glimmer Cape to survive.
It's looking green by the minute.
Yeah.
Fortunate. Smoked up. This wasn't pop though. It's getting harder and harder for veteran to approach these team fights. It's not yet over, I would say. Anyone can catch up. Anyone can still win this game, but we know that the advantage is in the favor of Kings right now.
And anyone can definitely go.
Oh, the jumping from the Ember Spirit. For instance, the Ice Pack. More Ice Pack.
Oh, the epicenter. It won't hit anyone.
Bad
Wasted ultimate, ladies and gentlemen, and this is a wasted BKB also for the Lina. Here comes a counter go from the Ember Spirit. No, just poking out the damage for the minutes, man. It's an even ball game. It's an even ball game.
Problem is, no Chrono, no Macro Fire, and no BKB, no Epicenter. There's a lot of no's inside of a veteran.
No, because here comes another fire strike onto the Brute Mother. But the AO this plus the BKB onto this.
Vacuum is the wall as well, and then catch off where the Wind Ranger is. There's a 2-man takedown. Can they get more? That's the Crystal Maiden down for the counter spell. Triple kill for the Lina. Here comes the jumping from the Morphling, but even through the BKB, they take him down, and then
Tokyo
Lilo was chased down. The Ember Spirit, can you get away? That is the time dilation, though. Ice Path,
that bait
area, and that is a full team wipe from Veteran. And they only have 2 buybacks. Now,
Yeah.
the tides have turned.
That was a nice Chrono Spear
That was it.
from the Faceless Void.
Not only in terms of
From
position,
Leo, yeah.
Not only in terms of where it was placed, but also when it was placed.
When it was placed, right?
It was right before the Broodmother was able to pop his
To pop his BKB, yeah, and that's the perfect. I mean, that's the perfect setup because right now, without the buybacks from Kings
That's a
Esports, Veteran can easily finish out this game. 60 seconds left onto the Ember Spirit. Morphling has the buyback. Veteran can go for the tier 4, or maybe they can go for the mid lane.
Yeah, they should go for the mid lane.
Yeah.
And I think that this is still not over, all things considered. Can we look at the buybacks now?
Can you press letter I?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
So,
2
Mother
Raptors
will
down.
have his buyback.
2 Raptors down.
It's still quite a lot.
Okay, man, they need to fight this. Kings Esports.
It's Mega Picks. That's a Shaka connecting, and Ryu with the immediate BKB wants to go onto the Sand King, but the Sand King survives. And look at the damage on the Hex.
Oh, the crit. The crits.
Oh, they
The
have-
crits are on fire.
That is.
That is the game.
That should be the game, but not BKB onto Kilua. It was a mad fight versus the Lina, but the Lina just gets away with the Shadow Blade, the Chronosphere
will
onto
miss.
the ground.
Yeah, okay. Kilua in a very dangerous
Oh, the
situation.
pass.
He has a buyback. He has a buyback. Okay, the defense of the Ancients.
Next onto the Emperor Spirit, doesn't have his Aeon Disc just yet popped. It will
Kill.
there. They take down the Lina. Ice Pack though on the
3-man
free
macro fire. Fire burning on the dance floor for Genji. Oh, but no casualty whatsoever. They were still fighting this off. Oh man, Broodmother, the Crystal Maiden is alive at the epicenter, but got her face up. Uses the freezing field. Oh my
But
geez.
they use now, they catch the Morphling, they take out the Morphling, no buyback, and even the Crystal Maiden, only one surviving, and it's GG call. They will even take out the Broodmother, and that is a triple kill to end this game. What a game
What
we just
a
watched.
game. Long game. But that was worth it. Oh man, Team Veteran, ladies and gentlemen. 1 game away into the championship.
One game away.
That was an interesting game.
A very interesting game. It was pretty close. And it all went down to